Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Ascendant. Welcome to Rainy Tarot. For those who are new to my channel, thank you for coming out. Thanks for checking out the channel. If something doesn't resonate with you during the reading, don't sweat it. It wasn't meant for you at that moment. Let go to the universe. For those returning, thank you for all your support. Sorry I was gone there for a little bit. I had some things that I had to deal with, but I'm back now, refreshed and raring to go. Hope you guys all had a great New Year, and yeah, I hope we have a wonderful 2020. Okay, so Aquarius, we'll just do a quick prayer, and then we'll get right into your reading. So God, Goddesses, Universe, help me to be of service to Aquarius. Help me share with them thoughts and ideas that will make them happy, healed, and the best version of themselves. And so it is. Okay, Aquarius, so let's just jump into it right away. The first card I drew for you is from your Energy Oracle, and it's your overall energy. And you receive the number 15 card, and that's the Appreciation card. You can see that all right. I'll put this up here a bit. There we go. Okay, so Aquarius, this card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of the single blossom, yet around and behind her are the bramble bushes. She could be focusing on these, worried that she might get caught up in the prickly branches of difficulty. Instead, she's pausing to experience that blessing of this single flower. So the sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice and on the tiny buds waiting to open. So this card is telling you, Aquarius, that you have much to be grateful for. And like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there is more to come that you can't yet see there, Aquarius. So congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. The decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and riches of life to you there, Aquarius. So for an affirmation there, Aquarius, just one second here. You can say this with me if you like. I choose to see and appreciate the beauty and value around me. I increase my gratitude every day. I am attracting even more to be grateful for, and so it is. Yeah, and we're. It's funny that I was talking to someone the other day, and when we talk about gratitude, and when we're asking for guidance and help from your spirit guides or your archangels, or you're praying to God, whatever. But it's usually when you're in dire need, or you're in trouble, or something shitty's going on in your life, and you reach out. But we forget that we can also pray and thank our archangels and the divine for just being grateful for being alive, and being grateful for your family or the things in your life, right? So when you're grateful like that, the universe does see that, and being aware and acknowledging, not just when you're in dire need, but when things are going good, because you're blessed with all those things because of the universe and the divine, and they're always there helping you, so to guide you along your path. So yeah, so giving us gratitude even when on a daily basis. Usually, you get up in the morning, you take 5 minutes and show a little bit of humility, and then ask for a little bit of guidance. And at night, when you go to bed, give it a little bit of gratitude, right? You made it through the day, you're still breathing, and be grateful for the things you have in your life. Okay, there, Aquarius. I also drew one from your animal spirit guides. Okay, and I'll just throw this one here aside like that. And you received the zebra. And it says, let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. Okay, so Aquarius, whenever you venture into unfamiliar territory, it's quite natural to feel some trepidation. So your mind can create all sorts of scenarios as to what can go wrong. Doubts and uncertainties may arise, and the path can seem fraught with challenges and sometimes even danger. So you may find yourself, Aquarius, stuck at times, fearful about moving ahead, yet much of what we label as fear isn't actually Fear. True fear is a vital instinctual response to any life-threatening situation and is triggered not only by circumstances or events, but even more so by what you think about those circumstances or events. So, I'd stay relaxed, yet vigilant, trusting that nothing can truly harm you and that your body will provide your sensory information if there is any actual danger. So if there truly is any threat, then your instincts will tell you what to do. So whenever you feel an exaggerated sense of fear triggered mainly by your thoughts, one that has little or no bias in reality, take a few slow, deep breaths, call upon spirit helpers who have provided their guidance and protection before, and reach out to close friends or family members for reassurance to help you feel grounded and centered. So recall those times in the past when you did feel frightened or were even were in danger, and not only did you survive, but you came through it intact, right? So you can also relabel fear and instead call it excitement, as the two emotions are very similar in the way they manifest in the body. So most of all, trust your spirit guides, your instincts, and your friends to watch out for you. The fear of the unknown. It's everything in life, and fear is, I think, one of the most number one challenge everyone has, right? Because you're being scared of the unknown, and but we have to remember that to have faith and know that the path that we're on is where we are today is where we are meant to be, right? We do have choices and our own self will, but even if you get off your path, your spirit guides and the divine will always. You might learn some harder lessons, but you're eventually going to get back to where you're supposed to be, right? Everything does happen for a reason and in divine timing, right? So even if you skitter over, you're going to end up going. They're going to take you back to where you need to be, and you just might have to learn that lesson a little bit harder than you would have if you would have went down the path you should have, right? So yeah, most of the time we make things difficult for ourselves, and we don't trust your instincts, right? How many people sit there and you make a decision, you second guess yourself, and then all of a sudden you're like, afterwards you're like, fuck, I should have, I should have did that. I knew I should have did that, and you hear it all the time, right? And if you listen to your that gut instinct, and you're following your heart, and everyone knows the difference between right and wrong. You know what the right decision is, and you follow that and you have faith, and you'll be surprised what happens, right? Life's not difficult; we just make it that way, right? So. There, Aquarius. The last one I drew before we get into your reading was from your divine messages. Yeah. Okay, and you received the number 10 card. Okay, and this is the card of gentleness there, Aquarius. Okay, so you're an intricate being that is unique and diverse in your own special way, Aquarius. So Spirit asks that you be gentle with yourself and accept the delicate nature of who you are. So the spiraling energy is here to remind you that there is a great power and strength in your softness, and it is here to assist you in healing on all levels there, Aquarius. So it's also here to remind you that you are a divine being of light who is as deserving as any other human being on earth. So smile and recognize your own authenticity and beauty in all your glory there, Aquarius. Okay, and so it is. Okay, there, guys. So we're going to get right into your reading here. We're going to do a 5-card spread. Um, sorry about that. So for the 5-card spread, um, I'm using the Guardian Angel Message Tarot for your tarot, and Psychic Tarot of the Heart for your clarifiers. Okay, and the first position of the 5-card spread is your current situation. Okay, and you received the 8 of air, and it says self-doubt, confusion, and free will. Okay, so Aquarius, you can always choose freedom. The situation you are most likely makes you feel trapped, but the truth is that there is always another path, a way to move forward. The way to move forward with joy. So ask your angels for the gift of self-confidence. Reach within, Aquarius, and tap your own inner strength, and know that there is nothing you cannot do if you believe in yourself there, Aquarius. Refuse to be stuck in a life that doesn't make you happy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself there, Aquarius. So make a promise to yourself that you will take one small step every day toward the future you desire, and then get going there, Aquarius. And you got to dream big, and take those risks. And if you're in a situation where you're not happy, then you're cutting yourself short there, Aquarius. And sometimes decisions in life, they hurt. Sometimes people get hurt, right? But in your heart, what's best for you, and and if you do, if on the hand have to, if like say there's a breakup or whatever, or a friendship that can no longer take place, just remember though, Aquarius, that everyone has, like you have your feelings, and maybe that person that you're dealing with has their feelings, and they deal with things differently than you as well, right? So, have compassion, and just mind, words can be very strong. So, just be mindful and put yourself in their shoes. And, breakups or ending friendships are never easy. And there's always someone that gets hurt. But it doesn't have to be an all out war, or you can be compassionate and considerate, and doesn't matter what that other person does or how they react. It's how you react, right? And what we put out there comes back to us as well, right? So be careful of the words you choose and what you say. Okay, so Aquarius, for your angel message, it says, "Dear child, you have forgotten the power of your own free will. You're never trapped except by your own thoughts or perceptions. There is always another way if you believe," and so it is. Okay, there, Aquarius. Sorry, there, guys. Okay, so for your clarifiers, I'm using the Secretary of the Heart there, Aquarius, and you receive for the Eight of Air, the number 4 card, Opportunity Beckons. Okay. So often in affairs of the heart there, Aquarius, you may become complacent, even bored with what you have. So you've forgotten to see the magic of your interactions with others, and you fail to invest time and effort to maintain the human loving link. So if you've been looking for a relationship for some time without success, you may become delusioned or discouraged. So no longer believing that a relationship will manifest. So your enthusiasm diminishes, and you no longer provide the universe with the energy needed to produce the relationship. So the same is true of struggling too long to improve an existing relationship. So Aquarius, now is not the time for complacency. This is your opportunity to attain what you've been seeking, or to improve what you have. So it requires vigilance, action, and enthusiasm. So lift your spirits and look for the opportunity that will present itself there, Aquarius. Okay, and then act upon it. Okay, and so it is. Okay, so I'll put these aside here for now. Okay, so your second position in the 5 card spread there, Aquarius, is your desires. Okay, and you received the 7 of water, and it says choices, overanalyzing, and procrastination. So, Grant, sometimes it can be very difficult to make a choice. We may have multiple options that appeal to us, or perhaps we don't like any of the possibilities. So, listen to your intuition. Are you taking the necessary time to choose wisely, or have you fallen into procrastination? So, if your guidance tells you that you are stalling, then move forward. Your body uses feelings as a way to guide you in making the correct decision. So, consult your internal compass to know how and when to proceed. So if you're still uncertain, ask your guardian angels for a sign. So for your angel message there, Aquarius, we love sending you signs. However, it is still important for you to listen to your own guidance. Are you feeling challenged to make a choice because of other people's wishes? Is there truly no option that makes your heart sing more than the others? If you listen closely, we think you will realize that deep down you know the right choice. Okay, and so it is. Okay, so for your clarifier there, Aquarius, for your helpful messages for the Seven of Water, you received Spread Your Wings, and that's the number 2 card. So, Aquarius, energies of expansion are around you now, and because of this, you may be feeling restless and uncertain. Your mind and soul are ready to soar, but you may feel confined by certain relationships or certain aspects of them. So, although they may be comfortable and feel safe, it's possible they don't quite fulfill your needs. So, even the desire to be in a relationship can be restricting because it becomes your focus, and you forget to live your life to the fullest, there, Aquarius. So, sometimes when you think you have all that you could ever want, you realize that you now want something else. So perhaps a relationship has grown a little too restricted, or it's not as exciting enough, or maybe it no longer meets your needs as you've evolved and changed. So what will it take to allow you to feel unrestrained and joyful in there, Aquarius? So listen to your heart. What do you really want? And remember to make any needed changes with love and with compassion. Right? Always put yourself in the other person's you know, from put yourself in their shoes, right? And when you try to, see outside your own perception and try to look through the eyes of someone else and their feelings, it brings you to a higher level of compassion, right? And whether it was a friend or whatever, you obviously had compassion and love for that person. Else they wouldn't have been in your life, right? And you wouldn't have spent time with them, and right. So you got to think about that, right? And anger is a pretty horrible thing, right? And like I always say, your words are very, you can't change them, right? So once you say something, it's hard to change that. Even though you want to take it back, it's hard. You can't, right? You've already put it out there. So and those words can have a lot of lasting damage on someone. So be mindful of that, and um, usually, I don't know too many people that haven't been in a situation where, bad breakup or some harsh things have been said, and it's a shitty feeling, right? So maybe try to take yourself back to that, and you know, maybe that person can still be your friend, or or you can leave on as it doesn't have to be through anger. It just can be, even though someone's getting hurt, you're still you can do it with compassion and being kind, right? So, anyways, so for what are we doing now? Third position in the 5 card spread is your helpful messages there, Aquarius. And you receive the Hermit card, introspection, self discovery, and mentorship. Okay. So, seek and you shall find there, Aquarius. Ask your guardian angels for someone who can provide you with wise counsel and loving guidance, and you will discover a wonderful mentor or spiritual teacher. Or perhaps it's time for you to step out into the open as a teacher with many spiritual gifts. Do not underestimate the brightness of the light you have to offer others there, Aquarius. If you're currently on a quest for peace and enlightenment, do your seeking within. Meditation or time spent in nature can provide great insight. So, for your angel message there, Aquarius, we love helping you, but we also know the power of having a human guide. Let us help establish the perfect spiritual mentoring relationship for you. Okay, and so it is. So, for your clarifier for your helpful messages there, Aquarius, for the Hermit card, you receive, and the number 5 card, challenging times. So, human ego can be helpful when it provides us with a sense of self value and purpose there, Aquarius. However, the ego can also lead to problems when it seeks to build itself up at the expense of others. So, quarrelsome energies may be in the air at this time. You may find yourself either instigating disagreements or being pulled into them by others. So, step back, Aquarius, and examine the real issues behind the conflict. You may find that it's more about being right than it is about what is right. Okay, we all done that. So you may also find a relationship to be more challenging than usual, sensing an underlying power struggle, even though surface energies appear to be calm. So use your intuition and intellect to ascertain what's happening. While competition can be stimulating, it's disruptive to a relationship. So you can avoid this by thinking before you speak or act, and by coming from a place of honesty and love there, Aquarius. Right? And I find if you do that, when you wake up in the morning, do a little prayer, and even prayer and stuff. It's a type of meditation, right? And meditation can be done many different ways, right? So you just meditation is essentially it's taking time for yourself to center yourself, to balance yourself, and even that 5 minutes in the day is it's not a lot of time, right? I'm sure it's not. You try it out for a week, even 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night, and you'll be surprised, right? What it does for you, and right, it starts your day off, on a good note, right? And you know, you're doing that little meditation and a little prayer. It's just amazing how it puts your day off, right? Instead of rolling out of bed well, it's cloudy outside and shit sucks, and what I mean, that's how your day's gonna go. But if you started with some prayer and you're mindful and you try to balance yourself out there, um, you feel healthier. It just makes you feel better, right? So, but hey, you know what I mean? What do you got to lose? Try it out. Okay, guys. So for your fourth position is in the five card spread is your challenges of the situation. Okay, and you received the Ace of Fire. So it says opportunity, creativity, and action there, Aquarius. So the ace is the beginning of action. It is where you are newly inspired to create something original or go after a dream. So new and exciting career opportunities often show up with the ace of fire. You may suddenly decide that you're going to learn to paint or take up a musical instrument. There is no procrastinating allowed with this card there, Aquarius. So you must allow your inspirations and passions to take wing. You're being encouraged to spring into action. If you are offered a wonderful new venture, don't hesitate to accept it. Take this. This is a moment when you can take a leap forward and change your life there, Aquarius. So, for your angel message, here we go. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Put all your heart and passion into this new beginning, and remember that we are standing by to help you in any way you desire there, Aquarius. And so it is. Okay, there, Aquarius. So, for your clarifier for your Ace of Fire, you received the number 20 card, and that is the Blossom card. So, whereas matters of the heart are much like flowers in the bud stage, the relationship is in a state of potential. So, it requires loving care and attention to help it grow, develop, and bloom. So, the people involved in the relationship must be willing to trust and open themselves to each other. So, with the proper amount of nurturing, the relationship will blossom and bring beauty to the lives of those involved there, Aquarius. So, it's time for you to nurture the potential of your relationships. So new life and love are waiting for you. You have only to reach out and take hold of it, Aquarius. So seize the energies of your renewal that surround you now and allow yourself to blossom like the beautiful flower. So awaken to the possibilities regarding desires of the heart, Aquarius. So a blossom follows the sun because its warmth and light nurture the flower and infuse it with energy. So the sun even provides some of the nurturing nutrients needed by the blossom. So, what is the sun in your own life there, Aquarius? What nurtures you and helps you thrive? Do your relationships provide you what you need? So, if not, it may be time to transform your life and grow in a new direction there, Aquarius. So, you're in a period of growth regarding affairs of the heart. So, stretch yourself and your ideas of what you believe is possible and know, in fact, that all things are possible if you only follow your sun there, Aquarius, right? And, the positive affirmations, manifestation, and if you believe it, and, not just think it, believe that it's already happened, and you'll be amazed what happens. And so for an affirmation there, Aquarius, you can say this with me if you like. I awaken to the beauty of relationships that nurture me, and so it is. And in traditional tarot, there, Aquarius, this is like the Judgment card. Okay, so so your fifth position in five card spread is your outcome of the situation there, Aquarius. And you received the Three of Air. So sorrow, forgiveness, and healing. So loving angels surround you at this moment there, Aquarius. They offer healing to all those who request it. So the sadness you feel will fade away with time, and all that will remain is a stronger, more spiritually evolved you. There's no need to be alone. Seek out loved ones to spend time with. Ask your angels to help you find groups or organizations full of compassionate people who will embrace you with open arms. So give yourself time to heal while also reaching out to embrace the joys of life. Always look for the positive in any challenge. Ask your guardian angels to help you see the good that came from adversity. You're an amazing person there, Aquarius, created by diverse experiences. So the blending of these chapters of your life to form your character makes you one of Divine's beautiful and powerful children there, Aquarius. So for your angel message, we understand we love you so very much. During this time, please remember to ask for help so that we can do everything possible to comfort you and to make our presence felt by you. Okay, so Aquarius, for your clarifier for the Three of Air for your outcome, you received joy and stability, the number 4 card. All right, so like a beautiful summer day, this card brings joyful energy there, Aquarius. So take a break or step back just for now from any concerns you may have around matters of the heart and spend some time in happy pursuits. Find reasons to celebrate with others. Welcome this warm, sunny energy into your life. Allow it to lift your spirits. Remember the law of attraction, and a high rate of vibration will attract all that you desire, Aquarius. So rejuvenate your relationships by renewing yourself there, Aquarius. So this card also speaks of a time of sharing and conversation. Lovingly open your heart and mind to people, share your thoughts, and above all, be a good listener. So feel the ebb and flow of energy as you communicate with others there, Aquarius. You'll find that this brings increased stability and warmth to your relationships, helping you attract like-minded people into your life, Aquarius. Okay, and so it is. Okay, so that's it for your reading. I also drew one from your Gateway of Light activation there, Aquarius, and it's just kind of the overall message for your reading. Okay, and you received the Solar Star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are, Aquarius. Okay, I'll move that up there. You can see it a bit better. Okay, so the soul star chakra is the energy center that is found about 6 to 12 inches above the crown and connects us directly with soul wisdom. It's our gateway to the etheric realms, which hold all of the lessons of all the incarnations that we've experienced. So through our soul star, we have access information and wisdom like a computer connecting to the internet through the broadband. Instead of having to move through the dimensions to access the information, we can remain connected at all times and download support as necessary. So the Egyptian god Horus appears on this card as our spiritual guide. His hawk-headed image is said to illustrate his connection to the sun, moon, and stars. So as the keeper of our energetic portals to hidden realms, he can help us remember our starry origins, open psychic visions, and connect directly with the wisdom that is held within the stars. So through your previous journeys, you've learned much about the inner workings of your soul and about the cycles of karma there, Aquarius. So before this incarnation, you set a powerful intention to remember your divine origins. So at this time, you are in a powerful space where you are remembering who you truly are and know that you have it within you to make a great difference in your own life, the lives of those you love, and of course, the world there, Aquarius. So this remembering is in alignment with the soul contracts you made before coming to this realm. So if you find yourself worrying if you are making the right decisions, Aquarius, know that even if you aren't conscious of it, all that you have chosen so far is in accordance with your soul's evolutionary plan. And when you draw this gateway, you are opening up on higher levels there, Aquarius, and so it is. Right on. Okay, so finally but not least there, Aquarius, I drew one from your guardian angel reading cards, okay? And you received the number 10 card, Angel of Dreams. Okay, so Aquarius, you received this card because your angel of encouragement has heard your cries for assistance. So don't be surprised if you hear whispers from your angel standing by your side, offering you encouragement and guidance from the angelic realms. Your angel knows only too well how sometimes we as humans can lack confidence in ourselves, and we worry and question our worthiness in this world. So your angel doesn't want you focusing on the things you feel you lack within yourself. He wants you to focus on the gifts that you possess. So have you ever truly thought about the hidden gifts, your hidden gifts or talents there, Aquarius? I'm sure the answer to this question is no. So write a list of the things you're good at or the areas in your life where you show compassion to others. So, I'm a good listener, I'm a good friend, I'm compassionate, caring, hard worker. So now that you have thought about the things that you're good at, think about the things that you need encouragement with, and then ask support from your angel. So you may have also received this card to remind you that a friend or family member would benefit by being assisted. So if this is the case, you can simply communicate this to your angel of encouragement, and he will do his best to assist. So do you or your friend or family member need assistance with an issue with education, work, health, love life, family issues? Focus on what the issue is, and then call in your angel of encouragement for support, hope, and guidance there, Aquarius. So encouragement can come in the form of words, dreams, messages, symbols, feelings, or other subtle means from your angel of encouragement. So Aquarius, you can say this as an affirmation with me if you'd like. I am being guided by my angel of encouragement. He is helping me to realize what I possess, everything I need within myself to achieve my goals. So I am being guided by my angel of encouragement. He is helping me to realize what that I possess, everything I need within myself to achieve my goals. So there, Aquarius, you are encouraged to believe in your own inner power. You have what it needs to achieve your goals, right? And so it is. Okay, Aquarius, so that's it for your reading there. Like I said in the beginning, if something doesn't resonate with you, don't sweat it. It wasn't meant for you at the moment. Let it go to the universe. I listen to other readers as well. And, if you're guided to a reading, then there's obviously a message in there that the divine and your spirit guides want you to hear, right? So, a lot of times I'm like, well, shit, that didn't make any sense at all, and I didn't relate to that. And then I'll go back and listen to it again, and then I'm like, oh shit, all right, it's just sometimes, right? You just, I don't know, maybe you're in a bad mood, or you're not, you're looking for a message that. You want to hear a message, but unfortunately, sometimes the message you want to hear isn't the message you're going to get, and the message you need at that time, right? So, so you just try to keep an open mind, and know that everything happens for a reason, and there's something there for some message hidden there for you. So, okay, so for numbers here, you have two fours, you have two twos. And that's about it. Okay, guys. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for checking out the channel. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. It truly does help the channel grow, and I truly appreciate it. And sorry I was gone there for a while. I had to do a little bit of self-reflection and a little bit of what do you call it, moral inventory, and a little bit of shadow work there. So I kind of got kicked the shit out of myself a little bit, but I feel a lot better, and I'm in a better mind space. And it's all about the journey, right? And I'm just happy that you guys are around, and you're supporting me, and hopefully I can help you on your journey as well, right? Let's have a great 2022, and thanks for coming out, and hope to see you guys all again. Namaste.